Hey guys, welcome to Storytime. Yes, welcome to Storytime, everybody. Let me start from the top. Let me see. Okay, see y'all still ain't closing the door. Apparently, 80 y'all have it, from what I can see. Hey Nino, hey Mines, hey Regina, hey PT, hey Chastain, hey Nurse Girl, hey Reality, hey Sincerely, hey Jay. Hey Shaq J9, hey Jamaica, hey Miss D, hey Isha, hey Nakia. Let's see who else. Hey Evelyn, hey Miss T. Yes, y'all come on in, make yourself comfortable after you close the door. After you close the door, not before. After you close the door, then you can come in and make yourself comfortable. Yes, but I'm gonna need y'all to close the door first. Yes, so y'all come on in, pile on in. Story time be starting in like 4 or 5 minutes. Wait on everybody to get in here. You know how long it take your family to show up, even though they ain't got to drive, but still take them a long time to show up. Hey Strawberry. So yes. Yeah. Yeah, come on in, come on in. Y'all ain't closing the door. Close the door, please. Close the door, please. I ain't even got no appetite really. I ain't ate nothing. I ain't got no appetite really. I had like a salad, a Wendy's salad, like 1 o'clock this afternoon, but I ain't really ate nothing. Um, let's see, I just want to know, was you hard headed? No, Nino, I wasn't hard headed. I ordered a damn box, but I gotta wait on them to get here. And it was gonna fall out the sky. I mean, Amazon ain't dropping packages out the sky. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait on them to get here. So yeah. Y'all come on in, get everything together, go on. Look, y'all ain't got that much time. We're gonna start in like 4 minutes, so y'all ain't got that much time. Get everything you need. Go on, put your food in the microwave now, put it on 2 minutes. Hurry up, go on to make that glass of Kool-Aid, lemonade, wine, liquor, whatever the case may be. Get your twisties, gather them up so you won't have to be twisted in between. Um, hey, sincerely, Gucci. I've been good. You can get a whooping too now. Look, whoop Amazon ass because I can't rush Amazon. Like what do you want me to do? Like what do you want me to do? I can't rush. Want me to cancel it and then try to get like express shipping or some shit like that? I can't do nothing. I'm waiting. Hey Carrie. Hey Jessica. Hey Nuna. Hey, Brittany. Yes, yes, y'all come on in. Close the door. Don't forget to close the door. That is a must. Must close the door. Thank you, Missy. I know, right? I know, right? I've been doing good though. I went and got my exam. I got my mammogram exam done today, and I must say, it's a lot of hype to that bullshit. It didn't even. I was good, y'all. I was good. I had my mammogram. I ain't have to beat nobody up, and everything went good. So I did get tested. I hope you all are getting tested. Y'all know I know breast cancer might finna go, but that don't mean you gotta not get tested because it's gone. So y'all don't forget to go ahead and get tested for these mammograms. Men, that go for y'all too, because y'all got titties, y'all can have breast cancer. So y'all go out there and get tested, get checked, so you know your status with you and your tatas before you put them on display this summer coming up, okay? So yeah. Uh yeah, I was in hey Talali. Now say the tatas. Okay, Nino. So stupid. Say the tatas, okay? So everybody get their tatas checked. So we can all be on the same accord. So it is Thursday. Y'all get 3 stories tonight. Our biggest tippers was going at it on Tuesday. They were going at it on Tuesday. Basically, they were trying to make the last tip before I ended the live, so that they would be the winner of the biggest tip. Yeah, so it was going back to back, but I made both of them the winner, so both of them being 3 stories. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Nino. Y'all will both be 3 stories. Yes, 3 stories each this next week coming up and tomorrow. Yes. So we're about to get ready to start this story time. Don't forget to give me them thumbs. Don't forget to close the door. Close the door. All right, you got everything you need. Get in the dark. Turn the lights out. Turn the lights out. Get in the dark. Cause it's about to get spooky. Oh, Tasha ain't win shit. I won. All right, they know that when Tasha pop up. Don't say nothing. Okay, Sookie, you about to be late. I'm finna start making them phone calls. You know how I go. You know how I go. You don't show up late here. Not her. You don't show up late here. Got me a new little bunny. Y'all know I love my bunnies. Got me a new little bunny. Hey, Donna. That's all right. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, okay? All right, come on. Give it them thumbs, y'all. Let me know you ready. Give it them thumbs. And you have to be in the dark. Put yourself in the dark. Get in the dark. Hey, Kita. Get in the dark. Scary story time is about to start. Get in the dark. Hey, Lamia. I hope I said that right. You're new. Hi, love, and welcome to Story Time. And don't forget to subscribe. Yes, give it them thumbs. Come on, give it them thumbs. Let me know you ready. Get in the dark. You have to be in the dark unless you can't be in the dark. And when I say you can't, that means you cooking chicken for your coochie critters or you driving. Other than that, your ass should be able to get in the dark. Get in the dark. Hey, Shannon. Get in the dark. All right. So if you get ready to start this story time, our first story, let me see. Let me pick me up a dark color. Girl, Chastain, girl, Chastain, you need to leave that form of crack alone, girl. I don't know what the fuck they putting in your crack, but you need to tell them to stop. Cause I don't know what the hell got you thinking 13 stories, bitch. This ain't a scary house. This ain't a haunted house, bitch. Like this ain't 13 stories here. Not here. All right, guys. So y'all know how the tips go, right? Everybody know how the tips go. You can either tip Auntie on Cash App, which is pinned at the top that Nino just dropped, or you can tip me on YouTube, whichever. Doesn't matter. You'll still be considered for the biggest tipper, regardless. Any tips over $5 will get you in a automatic story time. Hey, Marie. All right, moderators, here we go. Driving now, but it's dark out. Okay, Keita, just keep your eyes on the road, baby. Just listen. Don't be safe. Keep your eyes on the road. Don't look at the phone. Just be safe. Yeah. So now that we all know how the rules go and how everything goes, moderators, anybody come in late, y'all already know how to get down. All right. Here we go. So our first story has Evelyn, Sequoia, and Sookie. Evelyn, Sequoia, and Sookie. Are you ladies in the building? Evelyn, Sequoia, Sookie, are you ladies in the building? most pants on and scare us. I'ma see, Isha. I'ma dig down in all these damn stories and I'm gonna pull out the scariest one I got. Cause y'all know Halloween is on Monday, which is weird as fuck. But anyway, Halloween is on Monday, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna do one story on Halloween for you guys, cause y'all know I gotta take Toots and Bam trick or treat. So I'm gonna do one story for y'all on Halloween, just so y'all can have y'all Halloween story, and then y'all to get y'all November 1st into Thanksgiving stories and all that stuff, like you normally do. But yeah, cause it's gonna be on Halloween, I gotta get y'all a Halloween story. Who wouldn't? That'd be bullshit if I didn't. Okay, let me see. Evelyn's here. Okay, Sookie's here. All righty, all righty. I see y'all ain't closing the door. Y'all ain't closing the door. She good, Chastain. Where the fuck is coming? I don't know. Call your cousins and ask them where they at. Call them and tell them, Auntie looking for your ass. You need to get on. You need to get in class right now. She looking for your ass right now. All right, so here we go. Evelyn, Sequoia, Sookie. This is you guys' story. Wait a minute. This one I want to do last. I think I want to do this one last. Yeah, I want to do this one first. Wait a minute. I ain't gonna do that one first. Okay. Y'all still got y'all story coming, but I'm gonna do y'all last. Y'all stories are goodies, so I'm gonna do y'all last. It's a little creepy. But okay. So the first story I got, I don't know, baby, maybe Auntie needs to reach out to her. Okay. So here we go. This story gonna have Tasha and Nino, our two biggest tippers from Tuesday. Tasha and Nino. I know Nino's here. She's not here. She's probably gonna be late. So yeah. But Tasha and Nino, this is you guys' story. So Tasha and Nino has always been close. Not so much as like a relationship, just like brother and sister. They went to middle school together. He always looked out for her. Any bitch jumped up in his face, she jumped over for him. So they always have been close, tight knit, you know what I'm saying? Like brothers and sisters, like real close, like brothers and sisters and shit. And when Nino graduated from high school, he moved to LA. He said he wanted to go out there and pursue his dream in music, so he moved to LA. And Tasha was against it. She was like, "You finna leave me, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool." And like, it's okay. I'm still your brother. I'm still here. You ever need me, call me. Everything will be straight. And they kept a pretty good relationship. Even though he was in LA and not in the state no more, they kept a pretty good relationship. They talked all the time. She called him every day to check on him, see how he was doing. And everything was just good. He's talking about not music, ghost hunting. Okay, Nino, we can say ghost hunting then. Nino went to go pick up his damn career in LA for ghost hunting. Yes, he went all the way to LA for ghost hunting. Some shit he could have done in his backyard. No, not Nino. Nino want to make shit difficult. So he went all the way to LA for ghost hunting. Okay, we're going to leave it at ghost hunting. Okay, so anyway. So Tasha calls. She calls and check on every day. How you doing? How's the ghost hunting going? Are you seeing any fucking ghosts lately? And things are going okay. I got me a spot. Shit going good. Okay, cool. So a few years go by and Tasha decides she wants to move to LA. She like, I want to go to LA. I want to pursue acting. I done did a couple modeling spots, but I want to pursue acting. And the only way I'm gonna do it, I gotta go to LA. I gotta go to Hollywood. So she called Nino and let Nino know, hey, look, so I want to pursue my dream in like acting. You think you can help me out? And he was like, what do you mean? She was like, because I'm thinking about moving to LA. You think you can help me out? Talk to a few people, help me out. And like, hey, yeah, anything for my little sister, I got you. Where you coming? She like, I already got an apartment. He like, you been up here to look for an apartment? She like, no, I seen it. I looked online. I seen the apartment. They had pictures of the apartment. I looked at everything checked out. I paid, the keys are waiting for me when I get up there. So Nino like, shit, you on top of it. It seems like you don't really need my help. She like, you still my big brother. I'm still going to need your help. Nino like, bet. So they come, Tasha comes to LA. Nino goes to pick her up, picks her up from the airport, all these hugs and I miss yous and talking shit like they normally do. And Nino's like, where's your apartment? So she gives him the address that, she has for the apartment. They get there and her apartment is actually like an apartment building. So it's not like just like units, you know what I'm saying? It's inside of a building. So he felt a little better because like, it ain't going to be like random people, showing up at my sister's apartment. She going to be good. So, he get a little stuff or whatever. And they go up to her apartment. When they get to her apartment and she open the door, and she goes in. She loving how the sun shines in the window in the living room, and she just looking around like, oh, it look better than the pictures. Everything is looking good. Okay, Nikhil. She was like, I love it. And Nino is standing like in the doorway. He comes right in the door and he just like looking around real funny at the apartment and shit. And she like, Nino, you didn't tell me that these apartments be looking like this. And he's still looking all weird and shit around the apartment. And she like, what's wrong? He like, you don't feel weird? Like, it don't feel weird to you? And she like, no, it must be your ghost hunting trigger fucking with you. No, I don't feel, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel anything. Like, it's fine. He like, something feel off. He just looking around. He like, something, I can't put my finger on it, but something feels off in here. Like, he came on in, and as he walked in to put her stuff down, he was just looking around like, bro, some shit is seriously off in here. And Tasha like, you overthinking this shit. You just making a big deal out of it. You just don't want me out here all by myself because you scared something gonna happen to me, but ain't nothing gonna happen to me. You know, I'm fine. And he was like, yeah, maybe I'm just tripping. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right, and he leaves. He, tells her, I'm finna go. And she was like, well, all I really need is some furniture. So do you know some furniture places, like some discount furniture places? He's like, oh yeah, I know all that shit. I had to furnish my apartment. So I know all that stuff. That, hit me up when you're ready to go. And she was like, okay, and she closed the door, locked the door behind, So, goes on about his day. And the next day she called, what you doing? He like, girl, she like, I'm just calling to check in. He like, we're in the same goddamn city. Like, won't you just come over and say hey? She like, no, I'm just calling to check in because I gotta be running around trying all these dishes and stuff. So I'm just calling to say hey, just checking in. He like, okay, cool. Now that went on for like 3 days. She jumps up bubbly as hell in the morning. Hey, Nino, just calling to check in. He like, I know. You okay? Thank you, babe. You know what I'm saying? And she goes on about her day. Now, after the third day, she does this. Nino just goes on. He works and do his shit. You know what I'm saying? He ghost hunting and all this shit. So he noticed, like, after maybe 4 days, he hadn't heard from her. Like, he hadn't heard from her at all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. You ready to be picked up?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep. I'll be picked up.
Are you ready to be picked up?
Yes, ma'am.
You gonna be in the front or where your daddy dropped you off at?
In the front.
In the front?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, stay close in the front. Your daddy be there in a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second.
Hey, Sissy.
Babe, your daughter ready to be picked up.
Was that ready?
Yeah, she said she gonna be in the front.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. So, yeah. So, like 4 days go by, and Nino ain't heard from Tasha. And he's thinking to himself, that's a little strange, but she was, diving in to try to get her career off the ground. You know what I'm saying? So he like, it's strange, but not really, because he knows she really want to do this. So if she's spending all her time going out to audition, he's not going to hear from her. So he didn't, think nothing of it. It was cool. He didn't bother her. He didn't call to check on her, nothing. He figured she doing her thing. He didn't want to bother her. Now, 3 days after these 4 days went by, he still ain't heard from Tasha. At this point, he's like, what the fuck? Because she should have said something by now, but he didn't want to bother her because he didn't know what she had going on. Maybe she done found some dude she cuddled up with. He don't know. So he just like left it alone until later on that night. Tasha mom and daddy called him like, hey, how you doing? He like, I'm fine. How y'all doing? Like, we fine. Have you heard from Tasha? She okay? And he like, what you mean? She was like, their parents was like, because we've been calling her and she ain't been answering her phone and she hasn't called us. Has she called you? And was like, no, she ain't called me. But I figured, because she was out here trying to work on her career, she wouldn't call me. She would be busy. LA is a busy city, so I figured she was busy. And, the mom was like, oh, now that I think about it like that, that's probably what it is. She's just on a lot of auditions. Thank you, Nino. You really put my mind at ease because I thought something was wrong. She like, because she hadn't said nothing, but you're right. If she is trying to get her career off the ground, she'll be doing thousands upon thousands of auditions. She'll be tired. She wouldn't have time to really call. So, I appreciate it. But if you got time, can you go check on her? Let her know we trying to get in touch with her. We just want to hear her voice. Like, yeah, no problem. So he gets off the phone with her mom them, and he decides to call. He calls, her phone goes straight to voicemail. Okay. He waits, and then he calls again. The phone goes straight to voicemail. So like, fuck it. He gets in the car and he drives over. He gets up to the apartment. Right before he get ready to knock on the door, he gets a chill all over his body. Like it sends a chill straight through his body. He like, whoo, like something. He could feel something, like his spidey senses was tingling, like some shit wasn't right. But he knocked on the door. When he knocked on the door, Tasha came to the door and she opened the door and just walked away from the door. She didn't say, hey, Nino, come on in. She just unlocked the door, opened it, and walked away from the door. As she walked away from the door, Nino's coming into the house, into the apartment. He noticed Tasha has on like a wife beater that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? Her underwears, that's all she got on is a white beater and underwears. Her underwears were white, but they dirty. Hey, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what the fuck? He come on in. He looks around. Her apartment is like tore the fuck up. It's like old food boxes all over the floor and shit. And Nino like, what the fuck is going on? Like, Tasha, what's wrong? And she turns around and she's just like anxious. She's like looking real fucking anxious at him. And she's like, what are you talking about, Nino? Like, nothing's wrong. Like, what are you doing here? Why did you come here? And he's like, Tasha, what the fuck is up? Like, bro, like, why is you living like this? Like, why you ain't been answering the fucking phone? Your parents been calling. I've been calling. Like, everybody worried about you. Why the fuck you ain't been answering the phone? And Tasha's like, Nino, I'm fine. You see, I'm fine. Tell everybody I'm fine. Like, you need to just leave. And like, hell no, I ain't going nowhere. He closed the door behind him. He like, no, I'm not going no fucking well. Like, you need to tell me what the fuck is going on. Like, is it drugs? If it's drugs, we can get you in rehab. Your parents ain't got to know what the fuck going on. Like, just tell me. Keep that shit 100 with me. Like, I'm your brother. Tell me what the fuck going on. And she just like, like, everything is fine. I just need you to leave. And he like, I'm not going no fucking well. After he say I'm not going no fucking well, Nino is lifted up off the fucking ground and slammed back against the door, hard as shit. Boom! And he hit the floor. He jumps up. He like, what the fuck? And Tasha's like, Nino, please. Can you please just leave, Nino? And Nino like, what the fuck was that, Tasha? What was that? And he picks his ass up again and boom, against the wall. Hard as shit. Boom, he hit the ground. What the fuck? Like, he like, oh, hell no. Like, bro, he's in shock. Like, he can't believe this shit. He's in shock. Like, he's supposed to be a fucking ghost hunter. He should have saw this coming. But, yeah. He's in fucking shock. So he like, what the fuck, Tasha? He gets up off the floor and he looks over and Tasha is against the wall, like pinned against the wall with this black shadow figure, hands around her fucking throat. She ain't lifted off the ground. It's as if a controlling ass man is trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? He got his arm all up on the wall. He got the other arm, like, hand around her throat. And she just against the wall, you know what I'm saying? Like, reaching for her throat. Nino can see her shirt being lifted up by this shadow figure or whatever, and Nino jumps up. He like, hey! And he runs over toward Tasha, and when he get to Tasha, this fucking shadow just like darts out of the fucking window, like fast as shit. Whoosh, out the window. And Tasha drops to the floor. Nino like, what the fuck, Tasha? Tasha, what the fuck? He just grabbed Tasha, picks Tasha up, take Tasha ass up at the house, run downstairs, get in the car, take Tasha to his apartment. She passed out. She in the fucking house. He got her in the apartment. He pacing back and forth. I guess this was the assignment he been looking for. So he pacing back and forth because he don't know what the fuck to do. He like, what the fuck was that? What the hell is going on? All of a sudden, Tasha starts to wake up. She wakes up scared. What the fuck? What's going on? Nino goes over there. He like, look, you at my house. Everything fine. You at my house. And she like, oh my God, like, thank you. And she hugs Nino tight as shit. And he like, bro, what the fuck was going on? Like, what the fuck? And she was like, I don't know, like, Nino, like, I swear to God, I don't know what happened. She was like, the first 3 days I was there, everything was fine. You know, I went out on a couple auditions. I came back, got a couple, you know, some food and everything was fine. She was like, that third day, I woke up in the middle of the night to what sounded like footsteps walking through my house. She was like, and I know I shouldn't hear footsteps because I've been in here for like damn near 3 days and I've never heard my neighbors, you know, footsteps. But this shit sounded like it was in my living room. She said, I got up, I went into the fucking living room. I didn't see nobody. She was like, since I was up, I decided to eat something. She like, I went into the refrigerator, I grabbed my Chinese food, and I started eating out my Chinese food. She was like, once I bent down and put my fork back in my food and get ready to put it to my mouth, that black shadow was standing there. She said that shit picked her up by her throat and threw her ass across the fucking room. She hits the wall. She wakes up that morning from that shit. She was knocked out. She wakes up that morning. Her fucking clothes is off her. All she got on is goddamn white beater. Her underwears are at her ankle. Everything in her house is fucking destroyed. She jumps up, runs to the door to try to get out the door. The door is locked. She cannot get out the door. She runs to the windows. The windows are locked. It's like they nailed shut even though they're not. She unlock, try to lift it. Nothing. She could not get out the fucking apartment. She said her phone was not working. She couldn't text, call, take calls, make calls, nothing. She could not get out. Every time she attempted to try to go to the door, this shit would pop up, body slam her ass, knock her the fuck out, beat her up, and she just wake up with her underwear to her fucking ankle. She was like, she couldn't get no help. She like the door. She said when Nino showed up and she opened the door for Nino, she said that's the first time that door had been open in almost 2 fucking weeks. She could never get the fucking door open. The door would not open. So it shocked the shit out of her that the door opened when Nino was there and the shit just came open. She was like, I was trying to tell you to leave because I didn't want nothing to happen to you. I was trying to get you to leave. My plan was when you went out, I was going to run out behind you. So hopefully both of us can get out. I didn't want you to get hurt. And Nino was like, bruh, you been dealing with that shit since you got here. She like, I couldn't call for help. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't leave. I couldn't, nobody could hear me screaming. I screamed for days in my fucking apartment. Nobody heard me scream. Nobody knocked on my door. She was like, I was just stuck and I couldn't get the fuck out. She was like, I don't know what made you show up, but when you showed up, it was like the door finally opened. And I was so happy to see that fucking door open. When it opened, she was like, but the shit was in there. It was there. I could feel it. It was there. It was watching me. And I knew if I attempted to go towards that door, something could happen to me and possibly happen to you. And I didn't want nothing to happen. And Nino was just floored. He could not believe that shit. Like, bro, you've been going through this shit like for 2 weeks. She like crying. She didn't know what to do. Nino like, man, this shit is crazy. So, he let her stay with him. And that morning when she calmed down, she had calmed down and everything, told her he gonna help her find somewhere else to stay. Fuck that apartment. Don't go back to that goddamn apartment for nothing. Leave everything there. She left everything there. That morning she got up, she called her mom and them, told them she was fine. She was gonna be staying with Nino for a while. And when she, got her own apartment, everything would be okay. Her parents was like, I thought you had your own apartment. She's like, I did, but it fell through when I got here. So I've been with Nino, and things have been okay, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, we called Nino and, he said he hadn't heard from you. She was like, yeah, because, I was doing auditions and stuff and some of these auditions run kind of late. So when he woke up, I'm gone. And when I wake up, he's gone. So we just have been missing each other. But I'm going to be with Nino for a little while. And her parents was like, that makes us feel so much better to know you're going to be there with Nino. You ain't in that big ass city by yourself. We know he going to make sure you okay. And she, her family was fine with it. She got off the phone with her family. She stayed with Nino for about a good 4 or 5 months, and then they went out and started looking for apartments for her. By Nino working for a paranormal company, they always checked her apartment out before she moved into it. And she finally found a place where she was, happy, comfortable. There wasn't no paranormal type shit going on. But that shit almost sent her home. That one incident almost made her give up on her fucking dream and be like, hell no, I don't want to be out here. Like, this shit is crazy. I shouldn't be experiencing this, but she trapped, she made it through, and she continued to work on her dreams. So she never did go back home. She ended up staying in LA. But yeah, that's you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 3 minutes for the second story of the night. Don't get mad at me, Nino. You the one who changed the fucking assignment at the beginning of the story. You the one who changed the fucking assignment at the beginning of the story, so I had to make it fit the fucking assignment that you chose. So don't get upset with me. Talking about dang. Nah, don't auntie dang. Don't okay auntie dang me. No. You chose that. See? You chose it. Not me. I told you music. Your grown ass want to say, nah, paranormal. Okay, well, you get your paranormal peeping ass in there and you go through all that shit. And you and your paranormal ass people can check out all fucking apartments for free, and make sure she good. That's about all I said. I was not a rapper. No, what you said was paranormal specifically. So we just went there. You took it. I just brought it home. You took it there. I just brought it back to the house. Shit. So, yeah. Don't get upset with me. Don't shoot the messenger. I told you 1,000 times. Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, it took a while for her to, to like really feel good about staying on her own, you know what I'm saying, considering what had happened. But yeah, she was pretty good. She's pretty good now. So Miss T is pretty much on the top of the mountain with 20 bones. She is the biggest tipper at this point. So yes. don't shoot the messenger, I told you. All righty, guys. Yeah. All righty. Get ready to get this second story started. Yes. We're about to get ready to get this second story started. She did make it in acting, just not big. She ain't been in like big stuff. She's done commercials. She's done a few commercials we've seen, but nothing like extravagant. She wasn't in like Black Panther or some shit like that. No. She's like, did a few commercials, a few infomercials. She done a couple of them modeling on like the Home Shopping Network where they model like the jewelry and shit. She's done a couple of those, but not nothing like really, really big. But she's coming. She's gonna get there. We already spoken into existence. She's gonna be there. She's gonna get there. She's working on her Grammy for her acting career in like 2 years. We already spoken up into existence. So yeah. Mr. Hardhead, so shut up, Nino. All right, guys. So if you guys are ready for the next story, go ahead and give it up thumbs. Let me know you back. Give it up thumbs. Let me know you back. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Close the door, please. I would greatly appreciate it. I don't ask for much. I just ask y'all to close the damn door every time we meet. Is that so big of a deal? No. So yeah, give it a thumb. Let me know y'all ready. Hey, don't give me another bunny. I love bunnies. I don't know why. Look at it. It's so cute. Look. Yas. Hey, Keisha. I know, right? Sookie, like, I got the last one with the red and black too, cause y'all know my colors. The other one was just like pink, like Minnie, and I ain't want that pink. What's that Batman and Minnie Mouse? You so silly. Talk that Batman and Minnie Mouse. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for the next story? Let me see. Do I have enough thumbs? Cause it don't seem like everybody back. Okay. Hey, Lysandra. Okay, let's see. You late. Tag you're it. You late. I'll scratch my corner. So just listening. God damn it, Miss D. Oh, you gotta be more careful, baby. Gotta be more careful. Hey, Ryan. I know you was here since the beginning. I know. All righty, guys. Let's get ready to start this next story. This next story, like people need to drop those late slips. Okay, Nino, let them know. Oh no, right. I hope she feel better too. But she said she did listen. We still love you, Big D. You're gonna be okay. The eye gonna be better than ever when they get healed up, baby. Go ahead, that X-ray vision. Don't be looking through these man clothes when you get that X-ray vision. Don't be trying to peek behind the curtains. We can't do it. You can't do it either. Okay. All right. So your second story has Chastain and Sophia. And they gonna have that X-ray vision. Gonna be looking at all these men. Like, damn, that ain't fair. We can't do that. You can't do that. You gotta be just as blind as we is. Like, we gotta guess what it looked like. You can see it. That ain't fair. Chastain and Sophia. Is Sophia here? I see Chastain here. Is Sophia here? Oh, see Sophia. All right. Well, like to hear it. Here it goes. The second story of the night, guys. So this one has Chastain and Sophia. Now, Sophia was the tomboy of the two. Chastain was her sister. They're siblings. And Sophia was more the tomboy of the two. Sophia liked to do shit with her hands. She was more construction type shit. She liked to build shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Chastain she liked to be pretty all the fucking time. Nails and hair and face got to be beat to the gods all the goddamn time. So they were like day and night. They was totally different from each other. But they will whoop a bitch's ass about each other, like at the drop of a hat, like without even thinking about that shit. So, at this time, Chastain done found the one. He just so happened to be a doctor, but she found the one. And she got pregnant, and she's about 8.5 months pregnant when this situation happens. So she's walking around glowing, all beautiful and everything. And, Sophia has her own little furniture refurbishing shop. So she like refurbished old furniture, make that shit look beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Add coats of paint and all that stuff. She make it look real nice. So she refurbished like old furniture and stuff like that. So one day she closes up her shop and she's coming home and she rides past this house and she notices a rocking chair sitting by these folks' garbage cans. So she pulls over, she gets out, she looks at the rocking chair, she moves it, it rocks. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't really see what was wrong with the fucking rocking chair or why the people even threw the fucking rocking chair out, but it was on the side of the curb. It's free for anybody to get. She got the fucking rocking chair, put that shit in her truck, and she went on home. She get home, she leave the rocking chair in the truck, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody gonna steal it. So she leave the rocking chair in the truck. She goes into the house. She calls Chastain, checks on Chastain, asks her how her and the baby doing because Chastain, man, always gone. He's the doctor, so he's always saving lives. She fucking married a hero, so he's always saving fucking lives. So he's never there really. So Sophia is like her designated baby daddy. So if anything happened while he's at work, Sophia is the one that picks up the slack and help out, which that's what sisters do. You know what I'm saying? So she calls Chastain to see how Chastain doing. Chastain tell her, I'm okay. Feet swole a little bit, but I'm okay. And she was like, so you still doing the baby shower? She was like, yeah, I'm still doing the baby shower. It's supposed to be next week, and everybody gonna have this. This is the color I want everybody to wear. And she was telling Sophia about everything. Sophia was like, okay, cool, that's what's up. So Sophia decides she's gonna make this rocking chair look really nice for Chastain and give it to her as a baby shower gift, so she could put it in the baby room and she could rock, the baby to sleep and all that stuff. She thought it would be an excellent gift for her sister. So she gets up the next day and she gets started on this chair. She buffs this chair, sands this chair, make this shit look really, really beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's beautiful. And when she gets done with the chair, that night she gets done with the chair, and the baby shower was supposed to be like the next day. So that night when she get done with the chair, she looking at it, she's observing her work, and she's like, I did that shit. She turns the light off, she goes into the house, she goes to sleep. She wakes up the next morning, gets up, get dressed for the baby shower and everything. She goes out to the truck to warm the truck up, and she noticed the fucking chair is in the truck. So now Sophia's pulled off to the side like, did I put the chair in the truck? I must have put the chair in the truck, so I won't have to do it anymore. I had to put the chair in the truck. So she ain't even worry about it, you know what I'm saying? Crank the truck up, go on back in the house, get everything she need, you know what I'm saying? And she takes off to go to the baby shower. She gets to the baby shower, everybody's there, she let everybody bring out their gifts and everything. And then she gets up and she makes a little speech about her sister and her soon-to-be niece that's coming into the world. And she tell everybody, I got this gift for my sister. And she goes out to the truck and she gets the chair. She brings it in and she shows everybody. And everybody's like, oh my God, it's so pretty. She carved, the baby's name in the back of the chair in like calligraphy. It was like real pretty. You could tell she like customized this rocking chair to look real nice for Chastain. And Chastain was like, oh my God, like she started crying, like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. She like sit in it. Chastain sit down and she rocks and she like, oh my God, it's so comfortable. And she was just really excited about the gift. So at the end of the baby shower, Chastain got in the car with her mom. Her mom was driving her home with all the gifts and stuff. And Sophia was following them with the chair so she could bring the chair to the house. So they get there and they take all the gifts into the house. And mom pulls off after she dropped, Chastain off and everything. She drops Chastain off. Sophia comes in. She brings the chair in, put it in the baby room. They look at it. Should I put it in that corner, that corner? Put it in that corner. Put it in that corner. They stand there. They admire it. Yeah, it look nice in that corner. Okay, cool, boom. Sophia leaves. The next couple of days, Chastain's trying to get everything ready. She got her baby mama to set up. She checking it out to make sure the connection is good from her room to the baby room. She get the diapers, everything set up, and boom, she goes into labor. She has the baby. She, she comes home. Sophia has to bring her home because hubby's at work. So Sophia brings her home and everything after her days at the hospital. She brings her and the baby home. They come in the house. Sophia, brings her in. They get settled, put everything down. Chastain walks around the house, looking at everything, making sure everything where it's needed to be. Sophia gets the baby. She goes into the baby room. She sit down in the rocking chair and she starts to rock with the baby, just looking at the baby rocking. Chastain's walking through the house, just checking shit out, and she's sitting there rocking. And all of a sudden, Sophia starts to get hot. She feels the room getting hot. She's like, what the fuck? And she screams out, hey, Chastain, did you turn the heat on? Chastain like, no. She noticed the room is hot as shit. Like, it's getting really hot. You know what I'm saying? But she just sitting there, keep rocking with the baby, and all of a sudden the chair starts to rock, like real hard and violent. You know what I'm saying? At the point where she ain't even rocking it. It's like basically rocking on its own. So she jumps up out the fucking chair, and she's looking at the chair, and the chair is like flying. Whoa, 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 whoa. This shit don't like it trying to slow down or nothing. This shit is full speed, rocking hard as shit. And she gets up to run to the door, and the door slams right in her face, like boom. And she's pulling on the door. She's like, Chastain, Chastain. The fucking rocking chair is still swinging in the background, hard as shit. It's hitting the wall. You can hear the back part of the rocking chair hitting the wall, like boom, 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 boom. Like the chair is rocking so fucking hard and fast. And she beating on the door, Chastain, Chastain, trying not to scare the baby. Chastain like, what the hell? So she comes upstairs. She trying to open the door. She like, open the door. She like, I can't open the door. Open the door, Chastain. Something's in here. Open the door. Chastain like, what? Something's in there. What the fuck you mean? She like, something's in there, Chastain. So Chastain runs into her room and she turns her little part of the baby monitor on and she looks. And when she looks in there, she sees an old man in black slacks and a white button-down shirt that's open with a t-shirt up under that shit. And he rocking hard as shit in his fucking rocking chair. And he's staring at the door, like where Sophia is with the baby trying to get out. And she looks over towards the door, and it's a woman in a long white gown that's like blocking the fucking door. She's standing like right in front of Sophia. But Sophia's still trying to pull the door, but this woman is like standing right in front of Sophia. She like, oh, like the faces she making and shit. And Chastain see all this shit over the baby monitor. So she runs back into the room like, move away from the door, move away from the door. So Sophia backs up from the door. Chastain starts from the end of the hallway, and that bitch tear down that floor. Ooh, she had to be doing like 125 coming down that goddamn hallway as fast as she could. She hit that shit with her shoulder. Boom, the door flies open. The damn doorknob flies off. Everything. When the door flies open, Sophia is like standing there looking at the fucking rocking chair, and it's still like rocking fast as shit. And Chastain's like, come on. So she runs out of the room. They run out the room. The fucking lights start flashing on and off, on and off. The doors are closing. Every door in the fucking house is open and closing, lights flashing. They just running. Like, Sophia put her arm around Chastain to try to help her move faster. Like, come on, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Come on. They get to the door. They run out the fucking door. And they get into the car. When they get into the car, you can see from the outside of the house, the lights are flashing on and off. You can still hear the doors slamming on the inside. You see the windows shaking as if the doors are slamming so hard on the inside of the house. Sophia like, oh hell no. So Sophia put Chastain the baby in the car and she pulled the fuck off and she take him to her house. When she get to her house, you know what I'm saying? She's talking to Chastain, and Chastain is telling her like, bitch, it was two people in there with you. And she like, what? I didn't see nobody in the fucking room. She like, it was two. It was a man in that fucking chair, and it was a woman blocking that door. She like, I saw it on the fucking baby monitor. I think they are attached to that fucking chair you brought me. Like, I think that's what it is. She like, cause I never had anything like this to happen in my fucking house. She like, and then all of a sudden, after I get this chair, this shit starts up. Like, I think it's the chair. I love the chair. Thank you for the chair, but I don't want the chair no more, Sophia. Like, I don't want it. Like, something, this, I really think it's the chair, Sophia. Like, I really think she was serious as hell. And Sophia was like, damn, like, if it's the chair, that's the gift I gave her. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But she was adamant. So Chastain was adamant. That's the only thing that changed in my fucking house. That chair being there. I think it's the chair. So, you know, they went to sleep that night. Sophia got up that morning. She didn't even wake up Chastain or the baby. She just got up, got in the car, went over to Chastain's house. She opened up the door. Of course, it was like, you know, the TV was on, like the static, you know what I'm saying, on the TV was on, and a couple doors was still open, cabinet doors, refrigerator door was still open. So she walked in and, you know, she closed everything up. She went upstairs and she got that fucking chair. She brought that shit back downstairs, put it in the trunk, in the back of the truck, locked the door up, took that motherfucker to a field, a wide open field, and set that shit on fire and burnt that shit down right there. And she watched that shit burn, like burn the fuck up to ashes before she went to go step out the fucking fire. Like, she watched that shit burn to the ground. And then she came back to the house and she let Chastain know everything should be fine. I got rid of the chair. She picked Chastain and the baby up, took them back to the house. They went back to the house. She had closed up everything, so everything looked normal when Chastain got there. So Chastain walks in and she's looking around. She kind of scared. She's scared to put the baby down because she don't know what's going to happen. And she goes upstairs and she goes into the baby room and she noticed the chair is gone. She like, so you took the chair? She's like, yeah, I got rid of the chair. And Chastain like, oh my God, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? She like, but don't leave, because what if it wasn't the chair? Like, what if it was something else in the house? Don't leave. Just stay here with me for a little while. And Sophia stayed for 2 days. She spent the night over there and stayed for 2 days, and nothing else happened in the house. They had no more issues in the fucking house. So Sophia and Chastain both knew it was the fucking chair. And then it kind of sparked some shit in Sophia's head. Like, that's probably why this perfectly good rocking chair was just sitting on the side of the fucking road. You know what I'm saying? These folks were throwing out this perfectly good fucking rocking chair. That's probably why they was throwing that shit out. So yeah, she kind of made her, like worry from the job that she has, because she has a shop where she brings in old furniture and refurbishes it. So it kind of had her worry, you know what I'm saying, that she may bring something in her shop that may have the same type of energy that fucking chair has. So she's real careful about the shit that she, you know, brings in. She'll tell people, you know, had this shit had any problems? Have you had any problems in your house? Or she asks a bunch of questions before you can drop your dresser off at her damn shop and she refurbish it for you. So yeah, they had no more issues with fucking ghosts or anything else in Chastain's house after that chair was destroyed. So she destroyed that shit in good fashion and no more problems. So yeah, that was you guys' second story of the night. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, refill your shot glasses, go over and tip your auntie, and meet me back here in 4 minutes for the last story of the night. Okay. Hey, Donna. I mean, she just seen it as a nice, you know, chair. She didn't think anything of it. You know, it came from a good place. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to be nice. You know, for her sister, she felt like it'd be good. It came from a good place. She just didn't know, you know, it was like that. Thank you, Nino. So Nino is now the biggest tipper with $30. Nino said, "Winner, winner, chicken dinner." He done claimed it. He won. He got it. That's it. That's all she wrote. Where's the bear? The bear is over there on the dresser. I did the experiment one night and I didn't notice anything in the video. I didn't see it move at all. So, I mean, that night I didn't see it move in the video because that morning I got up and I got the camera and I took it out, the room, went down in my room to look at it. And I watched the whole thing and I didn't see it move. But that same day, like that day I was working, y'all know I work from home. It just be me and Bam in the house. Don't nobody else be in the fucking house with me. So after I watched the video and I ain't see nothing move, I was like, whatever. And I just started working, you know what I'm saying? Around like 11 o'clock, me and Bam is in the room. And I got my TV off, because I'm on the phone talking to people, so I can't have loud noises in the background. So I had my TV off and everything. And you could hear like thuds and thumps and noises coming from this room on the other side of the house, even though there was no one else in the room. It was so loud that it got Bam's attention. Bam was asleep on his bed, and all of a sudden I noticed his head was up, his ears was up. He was looking towards the wall because this room shares a wall. So it's like he was looking at the wall, and I'm like, "What's wrong, Bam?" And he looks up at me, and he looked back at the wall. So I just open up the door. I'm like, "Go get him!" And he takes off. He shoots through the fucking house, and he ends up at the Storytime door. So I opened the Storytime door, and the bear was still in the same place. There's nobody in here. There's nothing in here. Bam was just standing at the doorway. He was just looking around like I would. We were both looking around the room. I didn't see shit. I was like, "Get him, Bam." And he looked up at me like, "I don't see shit either." So I just closed the door on back, you know what I'm saying? And then I went back into the room. But yeah. So because I got in trouble that night when I told y'all about it, because I got in trouble from family on here. I got in trouble. I got in trouble. I got cussed out and everything. And they told me I need to lock that shit up somewhere because I just got rid of shit in my house and now I'm bringing shit back into my house. So they told me I need to lock it up in something with a lock. So I'm waiting on something with a lock to show up. So yeah, I can't return it. I can't return it to sender because he got a little girl. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I keep this shit on the lock in here. You know what I'm saying? If Toots feels like something's going on, she'll clearly bring her ass, you know what I'm saying, in my room. So, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it knowing he got a baby girl, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to send that back. That wouldn't be right, you know what I'm saying? But my baby can come to me. She can get the hell on. She can come to my room and lock the door behind herself like she always do when she gets scared. She come in there and lay down. But she ain't really said nothing. She ain't heard nothing. She ain't been in my room to lay down. So I guess this shit just only happens in the daytime. It's not happening at night enough to scare her or something. But yeah. Not burn it. Damn right I said it. At me next time. It was Nino that was saying it. There you go. At Nino. He was the one who was cussing me out after I told y'all the story. But yeah, it is pretty much around. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's still in its little space, little spot. So just waiting on my box trunk to come so I can put it in there and lock it down before cuss me out again. But yeah, it's still in the same spot. I put stuff around it so I would know if it moved even inches. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen anything. So, I mean, besides the noises, I haven't seen anything. So, we shall see. Alrighty. So, we finna get ready to get this last story of the night started. If you guys are ready for the last story of the night, go ahead and give me those thumbs. Give me those thumbs. Give me those thumbs. It should be glass so that you can see it, still see it. Well, I don't know where to get a glass one from. I'm sorry. I mean, I was trying to look at what I could, because Nino cussed me out and he was cussing me out like real, real bad. and he didn't give a shit if you hurt my feelings or not. He was just going off on my ass. So I just hurry up and jump on Amazon and find something so he can shut the fuck up and start cussing me out. So I didn't even Google glass cases, none of that shit. I was just like a trunk so he could stop. But I haven't seen it move. Maybe it takes time. I don't know. I ain't seen it though. All right, guys. So the last story of the night has Evelyn, Sequoia, and Sookie. Evelyn, Sequoia, and Sookie. The last story of the night. Thank you, Chastain. All right, guys. I look a little crooked. You look a little crooked, but damn, it look a little crooked. I mean, that's the way I said it. I prop one leg up on some shit so I know if it moved the leg. You know, I linked it against the camcorder so I know if it moved off the camcorder. Like I put shit around it to try to catch it moving, even centimeters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching. I'm watching it. But yeah. All right. So Evelyn, Sequoia, Sookie. Evelyn, you still here? There she is. Evelyn's here. Hey, Tay Tay. Okay, Evelyn's still here. I know Sookie here. Okay, guys, here we go with y'all last story of the night. Thank you, Sookie. Here got y'all last story of the night. So the last story has Evelyn, Sequoia, and Sookie. Evelyn, Sequoia, and Sookie. This is you guys' story. So in their neighborhood do it real big for Halloween. They have like this little competition almost. Like people in the neighborhood get to go through the neighborhood and vote on houses and their decorations and stuff. They have like this little QR code, you know what I'm saying, in front of the house, and you can scan it and you can vote for the houses that have, you know, whichever one got the best like scary Halloween decoration type shit. So this year ain't no different from any other year. You know, everybody's going all out for their fucking decorations because everybody want to win. So a month before Halloween, a new couple moves into the neighborhood. Now Evelyn, Sequoia, Sookie, they know pretty much everybody in the neighborhood. They already know what kind of scary stuff they're gonna come out with. You know what I'm saying? So they wasn't worried about shit. It's like it's gonna be. I get Miss Johnson gonna win. They win every year, so Miss Johnson gonna win. And then this new couple comes in, and Evelyn was like, "You think the new couple gonna participate?" You know what I'm saying? It's like Sequoia was like, "I don't know, because you know if they ain't heard about it, they ain't gonna know." And Sookie was like, "Well, it don't matter because you know Miss Johnson win every fucking year, so they'll just be wasting time spending all that money trying to decorate, and they ain't gonna win." So they walk through the neighborhood looking at everybody decorations and stuff and on their way home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, everybody doing pretty good. That looks scary. Ooh, that looks scary. Ooh. Next day they come. The next day they come home from school and they walk through the neighborhood again and they get to the couple house, the new couple house. And when they get there, instantly Sequoia freezes in her tracks. And Sookie and Evelyn keep walking. They just talking this shit like, "What you gonna wear for Halloween, Sequoia?" And they realize Sequoia ain't walking with them no more. So they turn around and look back. And Sequoia's standing behind them and she has pissed on herself. Sequoia's like 13. She has pissed on herself. Her eyes is big as shit. And Sookie and Evelyn like, "What the fuck, Sequoia, you okay?" And they like run up to her like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, she ain't even blinked. Like her eyes are just big as shit. She has tears in her eyes. Like if she blinked, her face would just be full of tears. And they just looking at her like, "Are you okay? Like what's wrong?" They waving their hand on her face like, "Sequoia, are you okay?" And she just like froze. They like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And she's like she couldn't even speak. Like, "What the fuck? What is wrong? Do we need to go to your mama? Like, what's wrong?" And she raises her hand up and she points. And they look, and the new couple decorations were up. And they had 8 clowns in their front yard. But we ain't talking about no Homie the Clown type shit. No, we ain't talking about no Krusty the Clown type shit. No, not at all. No, not at all. This is not what we talking about. Picture killer clowns from outer space type shit. Like these motherfuckers got blood all on them, knives in their hands, sharp ass teeth, weird ass eyes, ugly ass looks. Like it scared the fuck out of Sequoia. And they like, it's just clowns. Sequoia like, I have an unnatural fear of fucking clowns. Like she couldn't move. Her feet was glued to that spot. She was crying. She was afraid to move. And they looking at her like, are you quit playing, Sequoia? Come on. She just wouldn't move. She was trembling. She was shaking so bad. She would not fucking move. And they just like, you for real? And she just like standing there looking and crying and shit. So Evelyn and Sookie walk up and they like, okay, look, just close your eyes and we're gonna walk you past the house. And she looks at them like, for real. And they like, yeah, just close your eyes and we're gonna help you walk past the house. You ain't gotta look at it. So Sequoia wiped her eyes and she covered her face and she locked her arms in between, Sookie them on Evelyn arms, and they walked. They led her past the house. You know what I'm saying? They looking up at the house like this shit ain't even scary. That's what they thinking to themselves. You know what I'm saying? But they walk her on past the house, get them like 3-4 houses down. Hey, Cicero. How was your trunk or treat?
It was good. They catfished us, but it was good.
How was the escape room?
It was hard, but
Did you get out?
We got out because you know what's funny? Every time we had like 3 different things we had to do. It was all very complex, and I got it quickly, and I had an answer, but I didn't tell them just in case it was wrong. And so every time I just wait till they did it, and then I see it like, oh, I could have gotten it right.
Yes, like stop second guessing yourself. I told you that. You be knowing the answers. Don't do that.
Then I would tell my friend like, hey, I think I know the answer. He'd say, what do you think it is? I'm like, no, I'm not gonna tell you, because then you tell people. And then he was like, man, being a baby.
Okay, I just want to check your candy because even though it came from school, I still gotta make sure your shit is safe.
See what I mean by that Catholic stuff? They made it seem like they had, people was over here like, oh yeah, this little trick or treat thing. Oh, let me.
Y'all know what happened to my baby last year. I got to check all the goddamn candy. I'm sorry.
Gave out like 2 pieces of candy per person.
Everything look like you closed up. It don't look like you got no fentanyl lace gummy bears, no shit like that in here.
I don't got gummy bears.
Because you got to look at them candy wrappers. Them candy wrappers be looking like candy wrapper, but that shit had other stuff in it. So I just want to make sure. Okay, you look safe. Mm-hmm. Have at it. Brush your teeth when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
No, last year, you remember Toots? You remember what happened to Toots last year? She was in school right after Halloween. All the kids came to school with the candy, and that kid gave her a piece of gummy, gave her some candy, and it was a fucking edible, and my baby passed out in school. Y'all remember that shit? So I have to check everything. I have to check it all at this point. I'm checking everything. So, yeah, got to check that. But here we go. So they help her walk by, but they get like 3-4 houses down. You know what I'm saying? She opens up her eyes and she looks and they like, we're away from the house. Everything is fine. And she like, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell nobody I peed on myself. It just scared me. Like, I'm so scared. Like, I got a fear. And if you Google that shit, it is really a fear of clowns. Now, I have a fear of clowns. Not like that. She's more of a see a clown and she hides, shelter. I'm more of see a clown and whoop a clown's ass if it get close. So we got 2 different fears, but it's still a real fucking thing, a real fear. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the name. It's some kind of phobia, but it's a real fucking thing. And she got this shit like worse than anybody I've ever seen in my fucking life. So she's telling them, like, please, don't tell nobody I peed on myself. I was just really, really scared. I have a really big fear of that shit. And, they was like, okay. They walked her all the way to the house. And when she went in the house, they talked to her, tell her, clowns ain't nothing to be scared of, trying to get her, out of this fear. And she's just like, no, like, that shit is scary. I'm good. You're not going to talk me out of it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So they sit down there until like 7 o'clock trying to talk her out of this shit. But she never like folds. So they like, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. When we go to school, we'll see you tomorrow. She's like, okay, cool. So then they come out, her house is dark. They parents, they stay right down the street. So it's no big deal. So they come out of her house and they're walking back down the street. And actually, they are talking shit about Sophia, Sequoia. They are laughing. They like, that's some baby shit to be scared of clowns. You know what I'm saying? They making a joke out of this shit. They didn't say this shit in her face, but they making a joke out of this shit. And Evelyn like, can you imagine, Sookie, like pissing on yourself in front of people? Like over a fucking clown. Like clowns ain't even scary. Like what the fuck? And Sookie was like, I'm just saying, like, she was crying, like, though, Evelyn, like, maybe she just that fucking scared of clown. But I mean, clowns ain't shit to be scared of. And they are talking about this shit, walking up the street, they're walking back up on the house. They got the clowns in the yard and shit. So as they get in front of that house, they just stand there, look at the clown like, I don't even see what the fucking deal is. I don't even see why she's so scared of these fucking clown. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's just fucking clowns. It's fucking decorations. You know what I'm saying? And like, she always acting like a baby about shit. And they walk off and they still walking on to the house talking about the shit. Like, that's crazy. So you're like, I don't know, man. Like, I think that's some real baby type shit to just cry when you see a clown. And when they talk about this shit, they hear a twig break behind them, like, click. So they turn around and look back. And they notice, wait a minute. She said there was 8 clowns in that fucking yard today. Didn't she say that? And Sookie was like, yeah. She like, what are the other 3 clowns at, Sookie? And Sookie like, what? What you talking about? She like, look, count them. And they, what the fuck? She said it was 8. It was 8 earlier. We saw them. It was 8. It was like 3 tall ass clowns. And it was like short. We saw that shit. Like it was 8 of them. Like maybe the people, came in, took them, you know what I'm saying? Probably finna change it or something. And she like, no, bitch, we was just standing here looking at these clowns. It was 8 fucking clowns standing here like, what the fuck? And while they were talking about that shit, they hear another twig break. Click, click, on the right side. So they look over to the right side, and now one of these clowns is in the neighbor yard just standing there. Like froze, like he didn't move. Like, and they see this shit like, bruh, how the fuck did that clown get over there? Like, you see that shit. So they start to back up slowly. Like, this is crazy. All of a sudden, you hear another little twig break. They look over to the left side. It's one standing for driveway. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is crazy. Like, come on, Evelyn, we gotta go. So they turn around and run. And as they look back, these fucking clowns are chasing them. All 3 are chasing them. They have these fucking knives in their hands. They are chasing them down the fucking street. Evelyn and Sookie is crying. They are running for their fucking lives. I'm talking about crying and everything. Hollering, help, help, just running. They finally make it to their fucking houses, fall into the damn doors, lock the doors, run into their room, like scared as shit, crying about this shit, so upset, instantly jump on 3-way. Instantly, we gotta call Sequoia. Sequoia, girl. Them fucking clowns chased us, and Sequoia like, don't play. Y'all seen how scared I got about the motherfucker today. Like, don't play like that. I don't want to hear it. Like, don't play. They like, we not playing. Like, for real, they were crying and everything. Sequoia knew they wasn't bullshitting. Like, something really happened to Evelyn and Sookie. They are fucking crying on the phone. Like, they was just laughing about this shit today, and now they crying on the fucking phone. So it got them fucking, like, scared as shit. It got Sequoia scared, and they scared. So it's like, oh, shit. Like, something probably really did happen to them. So the next day, they go to school. They're in school. They're talking about it. Like, yeah, girl, it chased us like 3 tall ones. You know, the ones that had the knives in their hand, girl, the blood all over. It was chasing us. They were just talking about this shit. Sequoia like, I'm so scared of them thing. Like, y'all, please stop talking about this shit. She was begging them, please stop. Please. And it was like, man, this shit, it was so close to getting me, girl. Like, I fell, and I was trying to get in the house, and it was so close to grabbing me. And Sequoia like, please stop talking about this shit. Like, y'all scaring the fuck out of me. Stop. But the day goes on, they finish, school and everything, and they had cheerleading practice. So they stayed out of school for cheerleading practice and everything. They do cheerleading practice over at like 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock rolled around. Evelyn called her mom. Hey, mom, cheerleading practice is over. You want to come pick me up? Babe, I'm still at work. See if you can catch a ride with your friends. Okay, all right. I'm going to need to ride with you, Sookie. Okay, let me call my mom. Sookie call her mom. Mama, we done with cheerleading. Can you come pick us up? Pick who up? Me? Us. Us, mama. Can you come pick us up? Me, Evelyn, come on now. You don't come pick us up? And she like, no, I'm busy. Like, can't you ride with, Evelyn? Can't you tell Evelyn? Mama to take you, or Evelyn? She like, Evelyn, mom's still at work. Okay, well, Sequoia, ask Sequoia. Okay, all right. What you want me to do? Well, I'm gone. I don't know how long I'm gonna be gone. So you just stay at Sequoia house until I come pick you up. Okay, cool. So Evelyn called her mom back. Mom, what time you gonna get off work? Because I really need a ride from school. And she like, I don't know what time I'm getting off. Take one of your friends, like take you home, and you stay there until I get off, and then I come pick you up. All right. So it's down to Sequoia. Sequoia, call your mom and see if she can come get her. Call Sequoia mom. Mama, can you come get her? I can't, baby. I'm like 45 minutes away from you. I can't. And can you find another way? Like, can you ask Evelyn, mama? Like, God damn it, everybody's sending us in these fucking circles. Like, how the fuck we gonna get home? So Sequoia like, fucking coach. Can you drop us off at the house? Like, our parents are busy. Can you drop us off at my house? And we'll be able to get into my house. But we just ain't got to ride home. So coach was like, sure, no problem. Go ahead and get in the car. So they get in the car. Coach is taking them home. Right before she pull up to their neighborhood, her phone rings. She picks up the phone. Hello? What? When? Oh my God. Okay, I'm on the way. All right. She hangs up the phone. She looks back. Girls, can I just drop y'all off at the front of y'all neighborhood and y'all walk on down? Because I got a family emergency. I really got to go. As bad as they wanted to say, hell no, fuck your family emergency, drop me off at the house. They didn't want to be mean because she was being nice. You know what I'm saying? She at least brought a red for. So like, yes, man, we can walk home. Okay, baby, I'm so sorry, but I really got to leave. So she drops them off at the front of the neighborhood. And they start walking like, where your mama at, girl? Like, they all discussing where they fuck their parents at. Why your mama couldn't come get us? Like, this is bullshit. Your mama could have came and got us. What she doing? She's probably over there with her boyfriend, huh? Like, they was talking all this shit. And then they been in the corner, they hit the street where Sequoia house at and the clowns and shit. And time they hit the street, everybody just free. All of them freeze up like nobody took a step further. They were just like, oh my God. Like, they all are scared shitless. Because at this point, it's dark. It's dark now. Like, it's dark. Like, what the fuck? Why did we get caught out here in the dark? Like, this is crazy as shit. Like, what are we going to do, man? And everybody looking at each other. Sequoia crying. She like, y'all already know, man. Like, I'm about to pee on myself. And like, Sequoia, hold yourself together, man. We got to figure this out. She, I'm about to pee on myself. I'm so scared. Like, just calm the fuck down. Like, we going to figure this out. Okay, Sookie, what you think we should do? Sookie like, I think we should just run. We shouldn't even walk. We should just run all the way to the fucking house, nonstop. Don't look back, just run. Sequoia like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run. I gotta pee so bad. Like, hold it. What the fuck is you doing? Hold it. We told you this shit chased us. Hold it. Oh, what we gonna do? Like, Sequoia, look, we gonna have to run. We gonna have to fucking run. She like, I can't. She just standing there doing that little dance, that pee dance. When you bend your legs all funny kind of ways. She's like, I can't. I gotta pee. Like, bitch, you better hold it. Because we ain't got this kind of time. Hold that shit so we can get to the fucking house. Like, hold it. Oh, like, piss. Like run like you gotta piss. If that's the case. Run like you gotta piss. We gotta get past this situation. This is stupid. So they all standing there like looking at the yard and shit. They looking at the yard where the clowns at. Like, okay, y'all, on the count of 3, we just gonna take off running and don't stop until you get inside Sequoia's house. Sequoia, you got your key out. She like, I got a pee so bad. Bitch, do you have your key out? You get the fucking key. She throws the keys at her. Hello, Evelyn, you get the goddamn keys. I got to pee. Like, you can't expect me to hold on to no fucking keys and hold this piss too. This is crazy. You hold the goddamn keys. You be ready to run the fucking house. Here, this is the one that opened the door. You just shove that shit in, turn it, and we should be able to get in. Like, I got to pee so fucking bad. Like, wait, can I go pee before we do that? Like, no, bitch, you can't. No, we got to go. Like, right now. Oh, so they standing there. Okay. Now, on the count of 3, you hear me, Sequoia? She like, Sequoia, what? Do you hear me? Yes. Look, on the count of 3, we're going to run. Sookie, you ready? Sookie, like, I've been ready. Like, I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all on this bullshit. Let's go. She's like, okay, 1, they all looking at the yard. 2, and right before she say 3, those same 3 tall-ass clowns head turns to look at them. They see that shit. It wasn't no need in saying 3. 3 was when they turned their fucking head, because time they looked over at them, everybody took the fuck off. They just all started running fast as shit. Sequoia, everybody running fast. Sequoia done dropped her book bag. She like, fuck the book bag. She just kept goddamn running. They look back. These fucking clowns is on their asses. I'm talking about hauling asses behind them. And they are screaming. It's dark as shit outside. They can't see. They are running as fast as they fucking can. Evelyn is in the front. She got her arm up in the air like she got a fucking baton. She holding the key up in the air like this, running like a motherfucker so she don't lose the goddamn key. Sookie's keeping up, but she's dragging behind and get fucking Sequoia like, oh my God, I'm about to feel myself. Like, bitch, you better run. Keep running. They get to Sequoia's house. Now we got to run up the fucking steps to her house. Evelyn goes up the step first. Sequoia goes up behind her. Sookie's in the back. Sookie's running up the steps so goddamn fast. She's running up Sequoia. She's stepping on Sequoia's shoes, ankles, calf muscles, all that shit. She's running up Sequoia, which in turn makes Sookie fall. So Sookie falls on her fucking face on the steps. Sequoia keeps goddamn running. The fucking clown grabs Sookie's leg. He grabs her ankle and he cuts her fucking calf with this knife in his goddamn hand. She feels this shit. She knows this shit is really happening. Sookie rolls over, kick this shit away from her legs. Sequoia pulls Sookie up and they run into the fucking house. Slam the door and lock it. When they lock that shit, instantly everybody got on the phone. Mama, I need you to come down here. These motherfuckers done cut me. And these fucking neighbors done cut me. And the parents are like, what? Everybody rush down to Sequoia's house. They get down there, look at Sookie's leg. Sookie's leg have been cut. They asking what happened. Fucking neighbors who got them clowns in their goddamn yard. Them motherfuckers was they chased us, like the clowns chased us. And instantly Sequoia mom was like, girl, you know you gotta fear clowns. Like, don't make this up. She like, Mom, I swear to God, I'm not lying. You can ask them. And they was like, it happened. So of course Sookie mom pissed off. She like, are we going to talk to these motherfucking neighbors? Cause it wasn't no fucking clowns chasing y'all. It probably was the neighbors dressed up as fucking clowns to scare y'all. But them motherfuckers done cut my baby. They done cut the wrong one. Let's go. So they all get in the car and they drive up to the neighbor's house, the new couple's house. And when they pull up to the front of the fucking house, y'all, the parents are confused as shit. The parents are like, I thought y'all said it was clowns in the yard. And they like, it was like, I guess I think they done took that shit down and trying to hide it and make it seem like they didn't do that to Sookie, but they did it, Mama. They just trying to hide all this shit to make it seem like they ain't do it. I'm telling you, Mama, they did it. So Sookie, no, Mama, get out the car. Everybody, all the parents got the car and they like, looking at them like, ain't no clowns in the yard. Like, yeah, because they trying to hide that shit. Because they know what they did. And they trying to hide it. So y'all won't know they did that shit. Parents like, okay, bet. So they go upstairs, they demand, they rushing up these fucking stairs. Ring these folks doorbell like they lost their fucking mind. Nobody comes to the door. Boom, 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 boom. Hit the door 1,000 fucking times. Nobody comes to the door. They in there hiding, Mama, because they were just chasing us. They in there hiding. Parents looking all in the windows and shit. They don't see nothing. Sookie mama like, fuck that. They want to play these games. They want to hide in the goddamn house. I got something for their ass. She calls the police. I want to press charges on the people that live in that house. They cut my baby. What? Police get there? What happened? They cut my baby. They chased my child down the street with a knife and they cut her. So the police like, oh yeah, we finna bam these motherfuckers up. Who did this shit? The grown ass people that live in this house. Oh really? So the police goes up there. They hit the door. Boom, 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 boom. Nobody comes to the door. They walks around the house with flashlights, all that shit, looking in windows and everything. Nothing. Talk to neighbors and shit. And Sookie and her mama standing out there ready to whoop somebody's ass. Like, just tell them to come on out the house and I can whoop their ass and then we can let all this go. You know what I'm saying? Standing out there pacing this shit, waiting on these folks to come out the house. Police called the other police that's standing out there by Sookie and her mama. He like, hey, come here, let me talk to you. So that police gets up, he goes upstairs where the other cop is. That cop whispers something to him. Sookie and her mama looking at his ass. Is they saying where the bitches at? They saying where they hiding them at. The police come downstairs. He said, ma'am, are you sure these people in this house did this to your daughter? Yes, huh? Get away. I don't care. She like, are you sure these are the people? Bring me some water. She said, are you sure he said, are you sure these people in this house is the one that chased y'all down the street and did that? Yeah, they had a whole fucking, it was like 8 clowns in their yard with knives and stuff. Their Halloween decoration was up and everything. They took all that stuff down. They just took this stuff down. So the police like, are you sure? So at that point, Sookie mom like, what the fuck you trying to say? Like my baby lying? Like you saying our kids are lying? They're not lying. Look at my baby leg. She's fucking bleeding. Like, she's not lying. Like, what are you talking about? And the police was like, well, I'm confused because the people that live in this house hasn't been in this house in 2 weeks. That's a lie. That's a lie because who put the fucking decorations up? That's a lie. No, it's not a lie. These people are right now on a cruise in the middle of the motherfucking ocean. Been on the cruise for their anniversary. It was a week-long fucking cruise. These folks ain't been here at this physical fucking address in almost 2 weeks. No, because the decorations just showed up like 4 days ago. Like, these people. Police looking at Sookie and mom like, these people have not been in this fucking house for 2 weeks. They wasn't here to put up no damn decorations, and they weren't here to take down no goddamn decorations. So where's the fucking clowns y'all talking about? That shit scared them even fucking more. Because now we're thinking, if they didn't put the fucking decorations up, were all the clowns real? Were all those clowns standing in the yard real fucking people, or just, you know what I'm saying, like hiding in plain fucking sight? Like, were they real people? Where did the rest of the fucking clowns go? Who put this shit up? Who took this shit down? The people that live in that house didn't do it. The neighbors never did touch the fucking yard. But all 8 of the fucking clowns were gone when the parents got there. So what the fuck happened to the clowns? These people that live in this house, they don't even celebrate Halloween. Actually, their anniversary is around Halloween, so they never celebrated Halloween. They've always celebrated their anniversary instead. So these people don't buy decorations. They don't buy pumpkins. They don't buy candy. They don't buy none of that shit. So, and these folks been gone for almost 2 weeks. So how the fuck did these clowns, all 8 of these fucking clowns, end up in this yard? And where did they go? It scared them even more just to hear that information. It's like, so you mean to tell me all these motherfucking clowns that we seen in this yard was real fucking people? Like, these were real motherfucking people? And the police is like, so y'all saying there was 8 clowns in this yard? Like, yes, it was 8 fucking clowns in this yard. Okay, now they on the search for clowns, a group of fucking clowns. Y'all be on the lookout for clowns. Like, they never fucking seen these clowns ever again, and they never found not one of these fucking clowns. Nobody knows where the fuck these clowns came from, and they damn sure don't know where the fuck these clowns went. They do know these clowns cut Sookie's leg, so it had to be something going on, but nobody knows where the fuck these clowns went. They didn't even know that all eight of the fucking clowns could move, because who moved them? If nobody in the neighborhood picked these fucking clowns up and took them in the house, who moved them? They moved themselves, apparently. So all 8 of these motherfuckers had to be able to move, because the couple that lived there didn't do that shit. And the neighbors damn sure ain't finna just go buy decorations to put in somebody else's yard. No, not that type of shit, really. No. So what the fuck is the story with the clowns? The neighborhood don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what the fuck happened to the clown. And it's so funny because all the kids in the neighborhood saw that shit. Like, the adults really never paid any attention to it because they used to seeing everybody's yard decorated. So they never even paid attention to the yards like that. But the kids in the fucking neighborhood noticed this creepy ass fucking yard full of clowns. Like, all the kids. Like, people were coming out asking what was going on, and the children were coming out like, yeah, I saw the clowns over there too. It was a lot of them. They had knives and stuff. And the police were like, so these little girls ain't lying. They telling the truth. Because all these other kids saw that shit too. It was a whole big investigation, honey. When the couple came back from out of town, they had to talk to the police. The police asked them, did they have anybody house sit in their house, or did anybody did their house look broken into or anything? Did they have clowns inside their house? It was a whole big investigation behind that shit. Long story short, they never found the fucking clowns. They never found the clowns. They never saw the fucking clowns again, but they never found them either. So y'all be careful this Halloween. You may run into a clown that ain't really a fucking clown. So, yeah. But that was your girl's third story of the night. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate y'all taking time out of y'all day to sit here and listen to me talk shit and tell y'all these creepy ass stories. So know that you are always loved and appreciated on my end. Thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate you guys. Y'all are my family. Blood will make us no closer. So I just want to say, y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, Don't slap the sleeves off a motherfucker unless they earn it. I love you guys. Sweet dreams. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And if they do, bitch, call an exterminator because Auntie didn't do that shit. Good night. Love y'all. Mwah.